In today's society, with our current events going on, everything that's going on around us, criminals being out on the street and criminals being empowered and us being locked in our homes, it's imperative that people take the opportunity to get their license to carry. The couple in St. Louis, they're an older couple that were physically outmatched, and definitely when it came to the numbers, definitely outmatched, 500 to 2. And the Second Amendment worked just like it was supposed to. They say up to 2.5 million times a year guns are used without a single shot ever being fired. And that was a great example of two people defending their home and their property without ever firing a shot. Women should absolutely get their license to carry. They should come out and train. Women are naturally good shooters, and it surprises a lot of them how good they are at shooting. Once they get started and they get a little bit of training. And with the license to carry, it's a great class, it's an informative class, and it's really empowering for them. Once they feel confident with that firearm and they carry that firearm, it's the great equalizer. It doesn't matter size, gender, if they're carrying that firearm and they're confident with that firearm and they know that they can use it, then they have all the empowerment and the confidence that they need to go about their daily lives. We have women that come in all the time that are almost in tears because their husband is making them do this. It's definitely outside of their comfort zone, and those are our favorite customers because they're the ones that within minutes learn how empowering it is, and they become the best students that we have. And generally those women are the ones that tend to come out and buy their own firearm and range bag and come back and get their monthly membership and come see us several times a week. We have a ladies only license to carry class that we host that's taught by a law enforcement firearms instructor who happens to be my wife, so I might be a little biased about how awesome she is, but she really is awesome. And her classes have just absolutely filled up, and they're several weeks out, and with having to make our class sizes smaller due to social distancing, her classes are filling up a month in advance, and it's really great to see, classrooms full of women that are, taking advantage of this and actually exercising their constitutional rights. You don't have to have any experience because the class starts with an hour of how to operate the gun. It's the safety rules behind the gun, how we operate the gun, how the gun works, and then that's followed by the actual shooting test and then the 4 hours that the state requires for them to learn their laws and liabilities and test. With the regular license to carry class, you're expected to be able to proficiently load a magazine and shoot your gun before the class actually starts. So you need to have some kind of training beforehand. It's not a class for somebody that's never shot before. So come in, get a little bit of training. It doesn't take much. This is the bare minimum that the state requires to carry a gun. And just about anybody can do it with about 30 minutes of instruction. And when you leave your house, carry your gun. It's a lifestyle change, and it's something that we should all do as citizens of the United States, to exercise our constitutional right and carry that gun, take personal responsibility for yourself and your family. You can sign up for license to carry classes at shilohshooting.com. It's SHILOH shooting.com.